Hello, families. I'm Zeke Cunningham.
I'm Leela Fox, and welcome to the 2021 8th grade graduation. It is a little COVID-y, but we hope you enjoy.
We've all been through a lot this year, and that is why I find it extremely thrilling that you've all been able to make it to this very well-earned celebration. Let's give a huge round of applause for all these graduating 8th graders.
We have two talents for you tonight, both original songs that address the challenges and heartache of this last year. Our first performer is Kylie Clark, who will be performing an original song called Moments.
Felt like yesterday when my mama said time flies. Now we're leaving all of a sudden right in front of my eyes. We gained so much, we lost so much, lived so much, it gives me butterflies. I won't take it for granted when someone says time flies, 'cause now we're saying goodbyes. See you on the other side. See you when you walk by. Hard to realize how close to being over it is till it's over. Where does the time go when we're with each other? With each other. Looking back on these memories, just a silhouette. Moments that I can't forget, sometimes that I will regret. Reset the clock before it went dark, but instead I'm reminiscing 'cause we got so far. Ooh, 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 ooh. Time and time again, I think about them and I smile. Feels like a day ago when we met each other for the first time. We gained so much, we lost so much, lived so much, it gives me butterflies. Now we hug each other and try not to cry, and try not to cry. Looking back on these memories, just a silhouette. Moments that I can't forget, sometimes that I will regret. Reset the clock before it went dark, but instead I'm reminiscing 'cause we got so far. Ooh, 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 ooh. Felt like yesterday, now these memories driving me insane. Felt like yesterday, now these memories driving me insane. Felt like yesterday, now these memories driving me insane. Whoa, 'cause I'm looking back on these memories, just a silhouette. Moments that I can't forget, sometimes that I will regret. Reset the clock before it went dark, but instead I'm reminiscing 'cause we got so far. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Wow, such a stunning performance. Now, for another talent. Oh. Now for another talent, another amazing original song by our very own Leela Fox.
These last few years have been incredible, anything but forgettable, and we're saying goodbye, and moving on can be so very hard. I'm gonna miss this little courtyard 1,000 times, 'cause this is all I've ever known, and it's where I've learned and I've grown. And it opened up my eyes. Time first crawls, then it flies. 'Cause one second I am staring at my wall, and then the next I feel like life's a free fall. Yeah, one minute I am bored out of my mind, and then the next I feel like I'm running out of time. 'Cause this backwards clock won't stop, stop, stop till it's gone. And yeah, this broken ride won't slow its climb till it's gone. This year it's taken oh so much from us. I just wanna make a fuss, but it's already gone. And moving on can be so very hard. I'm gonna miss this little courtyard 1,000 times, 'cause this is all I've ever known, and it's where I've learned and I've grown. And time, it goes so fast, so let's not forget about the past. 'Cause one second I am staring at my wall, and then the next I feel like life's a free fall. Yeah, one minute I am bored out of my mind, and then the next I feel like I'm running out of time. 'Cause this backwards clock won't stop, stop, stop till it's gone. And yeah, this broken ride won't slow its climb till it's gone. And the only thing that stays the same is change. And yeah, the only thing that keeps us sane is change. 'Cause one second you are staring at your wall, and then the next you'll feel like life's a free fall. Yeah, one minute you are bored out of your mind, and then the next you'll feel like you're running out of time. 'Cause that backwards clock won't stop, stop, stop till it's gone. And yeah, that broken ride won't slow its climb till it's gone. Till it's gone.
Absolutely phenomenal. Now a word from the one, the only, principal of the Lagunitas School District, Laura Shane.
The face reveal. Okay. It's a pleasure to stand in front of the Lagunitas School District graduating class of 2021 with members of the school board, staff, and teachers, and the families here with us tonight. More are watching on the live stream and rooting for you from afar. I want to thank the middle school teachers, school staff, and the parents who helped arrange the program this evening. Even though our celebration is limited by the current health restrictions, a dedicated team worked with parents behind the scenes at home to make this event special. We also thank and acknowledge the families who will no longer have a child at Lagunitas, some after many years with several children. This is an important passage for you too. Thank you for supporting our school over the years. We will miss you and wish you the best for the next phase of parenting your youngest as they enter high school. We wish two of our middle school teachers, Karen Mansell and Caitlin Mohan, a fond goodbye as Karen retires after many years as our special education teacher. And Caitlin takes a leave for the next year. We look forward to her return the following year. Karen's room has been a port for students before school and during the day when they sought a cozy place to get support and finish assignments. She will be missed but never forgotten. Every year at school feels unlike any other, and every group of 8th grade students is unique. This group has been a joy for our teachers since 6th grade. You are gentle souls, and you care about our world and future. You are kind to one another, talented, and already change makers. Usually by the end of 8th grade, even easy groups spread their adolescent wings. This year, there was hardly time for our students to get into the usual mischief that comes about with a full year of togetherness at school. Am I crazy for missing that? Don't get me wrong, it came back to some of them, and then to me. Just last week, I came upon a couple of students getting into some trouble on the steps with a retro magnifying glass and a small pile of leaves. My first response was to mimic the church lady from Saturday Night Live and say, "Now isn't that special?" I don't know if they got the boomer reference, but we had a moment. And then they put the fire out. It helps when managing middle school students to see the humor first and foremost. Those who work with middle school students have retained an ounce or more of adolescent perspective. Plus, they keep us young. But it's hard for me to look back and find much humor this year. My first emotion is wistful longing. We spent most of the year missing the kids. You bring meaning to us and make it all worthwhile. We adults chose this profession so we could spend our days with you, in person, not online. Our world turned upside down this past year, and we're still finding our way back. So many great novels address the theme of becoming lost and finding meaning along the way home. When younger, you may have read The Phantom Toll Booth or The Little Prince and been raised with The Wizard of Oz and Alice in Wonderland. The metaphors in these stories became real for us this year. We were suddenly in a place that made no sense. It dragged on, and now finally we're coming back together. In stories, the return comes once lessons are learned. The metaphor ends there for us because we've not had the power to control this journey. That's been one of the most challenging aspects for everyone. Somehow, the way we respond when we don't have control can be the lesson we learn. All our teachers are heroes to me. In an unscripted year, they each remained strong and found their own superpowers to be there for the students and each other. In the office, we took to reading excerpts from the Daily Stoic to get us through. As this year comes to a close and new hurdles appear, our lives are beginning to feel like a simulation, like a modern-day Gilgamesh experience or real-life Odyssey. The challenges amped up this week when a spider bit Catherine and then a rattlesnake came to Andrew's classroom door. We get it. It's clearly time for a break. The locusts may be on the way. It's time for us all to recharge and for you students to get ready for the next phase of your lives. If you haven't read those books I mentioned, The Search for Meaning usually brings us back to the important relationships in our lives. As you care for others, be sure to take care of yourselves too. Words that once sounded trite, like gratitude and balance, have taken on deeper meaning. Self-care is now a motto to live by, even as we see that too much alone time is hazardous to our health. As a small community, we made it through a worldwide pandemic in great part because of the sacrifices you made with your schooling and friendships this past year. Thank you. Now it's time to get back out there and enjoy your youth. Graduates, we are here tonight to honor you and your accomplishments as you move into the next phase of your education and young lives. Exciting times are ahead for you. You really are special to us, and it's sad for us to see you go. Just remember, however far you go, you will always be a Lagunitas kid, and you will always have a home in this valley. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2021.
Thank you so much, Laura. Now a word from our very own superintendent, the one and only John Carroll.
You guys look great, don't they? And in person, I love it. And I really feel, I'm honored by how many of you got the COVID haircut. I feel like that's a personal compliment. Thank you. There's an old saying that I'm particularly fond of. You've probably heard it before. Prepare the child for the road, not the road for the child. This idea is really common sense. And I'm speaking to the graduates, although I'm looking at the audience, so this is for you. We can try to make everything good for you. We can try to take extreme measures to keep you safe and protect you from pain and sorrow, to try to make life as pleasant as we can, to step in and advocate for you in school, sports, even in your social life. But if we do that, that would be foolish. There's no way we can shield you from all the suffering that comes with simply being alive. And more importantly, trying to do so would harm you than most of the misfortunes that we're trying to prevent. If we smooth out every road for you, you never fully grow up. You'll stay babies, and growing up is great. One of the greatest gifts your teachers and the other adults around you, your parents, all of us who care for you, can give you is to get out of the way and let you experience life. Not completely out of the way, but enough for you to learn what it is like to deal with unfairness, loss, setbacks, and bad luck. Getting out of the way may sound easy to you, but it can be one of the hardest gifts that adults have to give because we hate to see it when you get hurt. And getting hurt is part of life. Life events that seem negative always come with a blessing, and I hope you can look back at this year as an example. The pandemic that hurt so many people and took so many lives and took away a normal part of your expected school experience has brought some benefits, or at least I hope it did. The pandemic may have been a moment when you got prepared for the road and noticed that the adults around you were not very good at preparing the road for you. So let's count a few blessings. I can think of 4. 1, you got to see how adults handled a situation that was beyond their control. Hopefully you learned something from them, good and bad examples alike. 2, you had to make do with situations you probably would not have preferred. You had to compromise and innovate. Maybe you learned that your capacity to handle loss was better than you imagined. Spoiler alert, there's more loss coming. It's just part of being alive. You had to think about stuff. Maybe you had to come up with plan B in advance, knowing that plan A doesn't always work out. Maybe you had a lot more alone time than you were used to. And maybe you got to know yourself a little bit better. Most importantly, maybe, just maybe, I hope that you have learned that life circumstances are never under your control, at least completely under your control, but that you always get to decide how to respond to what life gives you. Today, you have a lot to be thankful for, but most of it is temporary. It's worth enjoying the beautiful weather. Your friends are here with you in person. You're starting out on the next big leg of your journey, celebrations, dinners, COVID-19 hairstyles. But what I hope lasts your whole life will be the resilience you gain by living through this bizarre year. It's actually 2 years that felt compacted into one. And you know what? I just realized something driving in here tonight. You will be the first class, most of you who go there, to attend Archie Williams High School for all 4 years. So go Peregrine Falcons. Valley kids have a long history of success in high school. And we like to think that we prepare you pretty well for the road ahead. Maybe this class will be our proudest example yet, and given what you've been through, I wouldn't doubt it. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Now the teachers will be giving individual student recognitions along with handing out diplomas.
Storytelling, drawing, and painting are her passions. She, like the larkspur and delphinium she loves, is true blue. She makes the world a sweeter place to be with her kindness, sincerity, loyalty, and heart. We honor Molly Calderon. Though her voice is soft, she is not soft-spoken. When the class is quiet, she risks the answer, the novel thought, the solo endeavor. For her intellect, willingness, and progress, we honor Ella Clark. Quietly theatrical, tastefully comical, this student has lightened our days with good humor, intelligence, and goodwill. Never a bad word or a dull moment. We honor Zeke Cunningham. Like Thomas the Train, he is a useful engine, loaded with integrity, working for the common good, and utterly unique. He nods to history with his eye to the future. We honor Sebastian Gilardi. If there is a question asked, she wants to answer. If there is an idea posed, she wants to grapple with it. If there's a passage to be read, she's more than willing. This student embodies scholarship with innate curiosity, tireless effort, and a deep soul. We honor Bridget Goodwin. The student symbolizes himself as a fish hook, not only because he likes to fish with his dad, but because of his barbed interest in music, reading, hiking, camping, video games, and traveling. For his good humor, attitude, and friendship, we honor Leonardo Olivati.
Thank you.
This student is kind to all, loved by many, He is always happy to lend a hand or get involved. His passion for helping others is made clear by his actions. We honor Daniel Goodrich. This student is inquisitive. He is good-natured and fun to be around. His passion and dedication for skating could be seen in the hard work he and his peers put into making our new skate park a reality. We honor Dylan Groomer. This student is hardworking and diligent. She is a quiet leader, and her dedication to climate justice is an inspiration to all. We honor Mia Kotaka. This student is always excited to learn. His hard work and dedication are an asset in every setting. He is a friend to all. We honor Dylan Award. This student is quick-witted and funny. She has an impressive knowledge of the gender spectrum and all its nuances. She has enlightened many of her peers, teachers, and the broader community with social media. We honor Ella J. Sanders.
This is a student who always gives his best, no matter what challenges school and life may present. A gifted storyteller with a keen interest in science who cares very deeply about the people and environment around him. He's also a good citizen and consistently seeks to do the right thing. We honor Mark Eugene Snaith.
This student is a superb culinary creator. He is also a knowledgeable scientist. His love of video games, coding, and cooking will take him far in life. We honor Bodie Hudson. This student is rather inquisitive. He has incredible knowledge of chemistry, geography, and edible plants. He is a forager at heart who loves to cook and can dazzle you with his imagination. We honor August O'Brien.
Oh my God, this is awesome. I got my diploma.
This young man is kind-hearted and curious. He has a generous spirit and has compassion for those less fortunate. He is a hard worker when he is engaged and enjoys the social limelight. We honor Miles Balak. Congratulations. This young woman is a socially conscious activist. She is a caring friend with a smile like the sun. She loves to perform and has a natural presence. We honor Camelia Virgo. This young man is a blooming environmentalist. He loves nature, growing things, and cares deeply about the environment. He is quietly observant and a good friend. We honor Leif Joachim.
This student commits to her work wholeheartedly. She inspires us all with her commitment to excellence and her empathetic nature. We honor Paloma Russ. This student is a quiet leader. He always rises to the occasion and when inspired, commits wholeheartedly. It has been a pleasure to work with him this year. We honor Ian Andrews. Congratulations, honey. This student always has a twinkle in his eye. He will always ask the right questions to make sure he understands something and has a deep sense of fairness. We honor Jasper Cohen. Wait, where are you? I didn't roast you. This student leads with her heart. She is a friend to all and will always stand up for what she thinks is right. We honor Kylie Clark. This student thinks deeply about the needs and feelings of others. They are incredibly insightful, both in and out of the classroom. They make school a place where everyone feels welcome. We honor Alex Martinez. Don't fall. I'm gonna come to you. This student has persevered in the face of all the challenges of middle school. He lights up in the company of his friends, and his smile is a joy to all. We honor Ethan Tatum.
Don't be fooled by this hardworking student's quiet demeanor. On her journey through middle school, she has found her voice, sharing with us her perspective, insights during class discussions, and speaking out to make the world a better place for all. With her strong work ethic, she will continue to accomplish awesome things in the years to come. We honor Nika Arye. This student may not be the loudest in class, but she is always in tune with what is going on. She has been dedicated to getting work turned in, often pretty late at night according to the Google Classroom timestamps. She has shown strong perseverance by never getting discouraged when things don't work out quite as planned and has been a good friend to others. We honor Malia Bjork. Never afraid to ask questions in class, this student has used his impressive public speaking and team working ability to share his passion for skating with others, as he has worked tirelessly to help unite the school and community to help create something his and future generations can enjoy. We honor Atticus Bliss McCone. This creative and talented student became an environmental activist from an early age and has gone from strength to strength in her work, demonstrating her strong voice, self-confidence, knowledge, and a remarkable work ethic. We honor Leela Fox. Always kind and thoughtful in his interactions, this student applies his intelligence and analytical ability to all he does in school, showing a deep commitment to his education. He may have had a love-hate relationship with Baby Yoda, but his kindness and understanding for others shows his strengths as a caring person. We honor Liam McGowan. This student has an innate inner strength that has taken her far. She has shown a tough exterior while also demonstrating a caring nature with others. Her resilient character and rainbow shades of hair color has made the classroom and the world a brighter place. We honor Taylor Marino.
One shot. I'll go first. Beautiful, beautiful. Well done, children. We say here at Lagunitas, I don't know if that works. That'll work. If we're lucky enough, if you're lucky enough to have children like yourself someday, I want you to know this little one thing. I hope you never lose your sense of wonder. Get your fill to eat, but always keep that hunger. May you never take one single breath for granted. God forgive love ever leave you empty-handed. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me you'll give faith a fighting chance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance. I hope you dance. This student is solid in his efforts and his attitude. I hope he knows how much this helps me and everyone else around him. The world is lucky he landed here. He's an athlete that loves the great outdoors. We honor Alex. We honor Axel Bench. Sorry, Alex. Sorry, Axel. Thanks, brother. This student is humble in his approach to life. He is a comfortable and confident soul with his friends and his friendships. He'll help this world be a friendlier place. He also likes that tech stuff. He's a tech whiz. We honor Simon Xu. This student listens and walks his talk. He's an old soul with an ability to recognize the bigger picture. My pop once said this, and so I wrote it for him. He used to tell us, me and my brothers, life's a mystery to be lived, not a question to be answered. He also throws a nice spiral with the football. We honor Nathan Rigg. This student will teach us all about trust and forgiveness. She walks tall, and she has that attitude of gratitude. She's very social, steps up to any challenge. We honor Lily McKissick. Cav Agnero. All right, got it right. This student is our intelligent, quiet giant. His turn on this merry ride through life will be full of grace and humility. His intelligence is solid, as we already stated. We honor Dylan Cavagnaro.
I'll do another song. No.
Thank you all so much for coming. Please rise and give our graduating 8th graders one more huge round of applause.
And don't forget, if you want a family photo, please stick around for a little bit longer.